Who all in the class knows what is exponent? You know already? Okay. Yes, Sammy.
Oh, I was just saying I know what exponents.
You know exponents. Okay. Sandrine also knows exponents. Okay. Dixit also knows. Maya also knows. What am I doing then? Gitesh, you also know? Then it's going to be utter waste of time for everybody, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. I will not let you guys waste even a single minute. So, this is the plan that we have for today. What we'll do is, we will try decoding exponents in a much simpler, easier way. Now, since all of you know this, tell me how much it is. Yes, Sandrine.
3 to the power of, wait, is that supposed to be an 8?
This is 5, this is 8.
Oh, so 3 to the power of 13.
Okay. Gitesh, is your answer going to be different from what Sandrine said?
Yeah.
Now, Suhina, do you know what these kids are talking about?
Sir, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me okay now?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me type something for Suhina. Disconnect and join if you are having difficulty in hearing or seeing me. Yep. Is that okay? Okay. So 3 to the power 5 multiplied by 3 to the power 8 is 3 to the power 13. Let's memorize this and we'll be good forever. Do we need to memorize things? No. I am a strong believer or strong hater when it comes to memorizing things. I believe in decoding the concepts. Can you hear me okay now, Suhina?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, question to you, Suhina, do you know what is exponent? Have you dealt with it in the past?
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit. Okay. So, I gave one question, everybody gave me right answer. Are we good? No, we are not. Why? Because I want to break it down and make or derive a formula which is much more generic in nature. Now, if I say 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 5, okay? Or let's say 2 to the power 2. Anything to the power something. This is the exponent, right? When you have a base and you have a power to that. Yeah? And when you look at the power like this, exponent like this, what it means is 2 to the power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. So the way you interpret is, when you have an exponent, what it means is, this number is getting multiplied by itself this many times. Yeah? This number is getting multiplied by itself this many times. So if okay, wonderful. So Suhina and Mara, you guys can turn on your video as well, so that everybody is talking to me face to face. Yeah? Wonderful. Alright. So here, when I have 2 to the power 2, what it means is, 2 is getting multiplied by itself. Okay, carry on. Yeah? Great. So guys, give me 10 seconds. Okay. So, are you okay if I close the door? So that the AC is better there? Alright. In the class, right? So, yeah. Now coming back to this one. So if I have something to the power something, this is the classic example of an exponent where the way I would read it is, this means this as my base, this is getting multiplied by itself this many times. So that is what it is. So now look at this. When I have, let's say, 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 1, what does it mean? This one means 2 into 2 into 2 multiplied by 2 power 1, that is 2 into, only 2 is only one time. So how many times of 2 I have? Hello Sanvita. Celine is joining, right Sandrine? She is here, right next to you? Okay. Okay, alright. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can write this in the exponent form again, which will become 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the power 4. So what happened? My power to the exponent got added. So my generic rule or formula becomes that if I have something, let's say I call it x, x to the power a, meaning x is getting multiplied by itself a times, multiplied by x to the power b, it becomes x to the power a plus b. Is that formula okay? So Ina, is that okay with her? Yeah? Similarly, if I have, let's say, 2 to the power 4, why 2 always? Let's say 5 to the power 6 divided by 5 to the power 2. How much that would be? Yes, Amrita.
5 to the power 4.
5 to the power 4. Anybody who is wanting to disagree with Sanvita? It's okay to disagree and argue sometimes. No?
5 to the power 3, I think.
5 to the power 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Gayatri, what would be your thought? And everybody keep your videos on as long as you are in a video ready mode. Okay? Hello Tansi.
Hi, sir. I like you also here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like yeah. So here, what I'm saying is, I have these exponents. You guys were quick to calculate. I'm not that quick. What to do? You guys are trapped with a bad teacher. Your parents were the actual culprit who got you with me. No, I'm just kidding. So here, what I mean by this is that I will not assume anything. Okay, 5 to the power 6 means 5 is getting multiplied by itself 6 times. So 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, 6 times. Okay, this one is done. How about this guy? This is 5 is getting multiplied by itself 2 times. So 5 into 5. Okay, we have broken it down. Now time to play. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe. What do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times, 4 times 5. Meaning 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 to the power 4. What it became? 6 minus 2 gives me 4. So when we were multiplying, the power was getting added. When I am dividing, the power is getting subtracted. Yeah? And that is how most of you said that it will be 6 minus 2, 5 to the power 4. Yeah? That is what will be our mantra for doing any division with exponents. So if I convert that to a formula, right? That like a formula where x could be any value, it could be 5, it could be 25, it could be 1 million, 2 million, whatever. X to the power a divided by x to the power b, I will say, you tell me the value of x and tell me the value of a and b. I will just do this. Done. Yeah? Is anybody finding it complicated or troublesome? And I'm the troublemaker, so it's okay. You can say, no, sir, this is creating trouble for us. And we'll fix it. Gayatri, very quiet, beta. Everybody okay?
Yeah, we understand.
Understood. Alekhya, Tansi with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is my second rule when it comes to exponents. Now, if I say 3 to the power 5 to the power 3, how much would that be?
3 to the power of 8.
Say that again.
3 to the power of 8.
Okay, that's one answer. Let's see what Dikshita says. Yep.
Or can you like your board like the equation?
I will read it for you, okay? So this is 3 to the power 5 to the power 3. Let's see what Gitesh has to say while Dikshita derives her answer. Yeah,
Is it to the power of 15?
why there is a little bit of doubt when you guys say something? Say it with a thumb, saying this is 3 to the power 15. Be it wrong, that's okay. Okay? If it's wrong, I'll correct it, but I don't want to hear the tiniest amount of inconfidence in any of you. Yes, Sandrine.
We got 3 to the power 15.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Bad. There should be some difference. Okay. It's okay. Dikshita, what is your answer, beta?
I got 3 power 15, sir.
Okay. Alright. So, Arya, any thoughts? No? Okay. So, again, the way we did other two, we'll do it the same way, okay? So, if you have, let's say, x squared, what it means? X into x, correct? 5 squared, it is 5 into 5. 10 squared is 10 into 10, yeah? Similarly, I have 3 to the power 5 cube, meaning this whole thing into this whole thing into this whole thing 3 times. That's what exponent says. Yeah. So I can break it down and say this is 3 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5. Because this whole thing is inside the bracket. So this whole thing is getting multiplied this many times by itself. Now look at this. Whatever we saw here, something to the power A and something to the power B gets added. I have 3 things actually. All have same base. What I can do is 3 to the power 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay. Or if you are not comfortable, you will say, okay, I know only to add 2. So let's add these 2 first. This becomes 3 to the power 5 plus 5, 10 into 3 to the power 5. Now I have to think, I can add the powers. 10 plus 5, 50. Yep. So that is how we saw this getting multiplied when we just made it simple. Correct? So this became our third rule of exponents, which says x to the power a, this whole thing to the power b becomes x to the power a times b. Does it make sense to everybody? Sanvita, Gayatri, Tansi, Aleksha, Gitesh, Arya, myself. It makes sense to me also. Okay, I'm checking myself also. Okay, everybody clear? No doubt. Now life gets more interesting. If I say find out 3 to the power minus 6, what is it? 3 to the power minus 6. I'm trying to bother you guys now. How will you find it out? Any thoughts? Don't try solving it. Tell me what will be your thought. Or let me give a smaller number. 3 to the power minus 2. Okay. What will you do with this?
I will do 3 squared and then put a negative sign next to it.
Which is already there. What is that we are changing?
I'll just take away the negative sign now and then 3 squared.
Okay. Okay, that's one. Let's see what Dikshita has to say.
I will put 3 to the over 2.
Okay, that is another thought. Hitesh?
I'm gonna do negative 3 times negative 3 because it's a negative squared.
No, so remember one thing. It is not negative 3 into negative 3. If that is the case, it will be negative 3 square, which will be a different value compared to 3 to the power minus 2. This square and this are different things. Okay? Don't think it that way. Yes, Tansi.
I think it would be 1 over 3 squared.
Yes. Yes, Sandrine, go ahead.
We also got 1 over 3 squared.
1 over 3 square, but why? You guys have to explain that to me. I'm not intelligent.
Because you can't, in order to get in order to get the answer, you have to put 3 to the power of negative 2 over 1, which makes 2 a positive 2, so it's going to be 1 over 3 squared.
Okay. Any other thought? So again, I might be making some very stupid random statements in between, okay? That is only to pick your brain. I'm just trying to find out ways to drill a hole in your brain and figure out what is going on there. Okay? Let's see. What would you say, Myra? Your thoughts?
I was just thinking like 3 squared, but then I didn't see the negatives, but I got a little confused.
So if you see a negative, how would your thought process change?
I think I was like multiplying negative 3 times negative 3.
No, that is what I ruled out, saying this is different from this.
Oh yeah.
So all of you who don't know who is Myra, Myra is my daughter, who joins online. She can just walk downstairs. She also again asked me today, can I join online? Okay, fine. Alright, so anyway, that was the lighter side of it. Let's move on. Now, some of you gave me right answer. It will be 1 by 3 square. Right? Like what Sandrine said or what Tansi said. Let me decode this for you guys. Now look at this thing. This second rule that we saw just now. 3 to the power 5 divided by 3 to the power 9. Okay, let me not write 3, that will get you guys confused or biased. 5 to the power 5 divided by 5 to the power 3. What it gets us? 5 to the power 5 minus 3. Like this rule. Correct? Yeah? Everybody with me? This gives us 5 to the power 5 minus 3. We'll keep this rule in mind. Now what do I have? 3 to the power minus 2. I don't like this. This is unnecessarily bothering me. I'm already tired after 2.5 hours of class. But I created this problem for myself. Oops, that is AI. That is another nuance that AI creates. See, if I show that like this, it keeps flying balloons. Okay, so coming back to this one. This one, I can write this as 0 minus 2. Is that okay? Minus 2 I can write as 0 minus 2. Minus 5 I can write as 0 minus 5. Is that okay? So whatever I had as exponent here, minus 2, I wrote this as 0 minus 2. Yeah? Gayatri, Sanvita, Myra, Gitesh, Dikshita, everybody with me? Yeah? Sami, Suina? Okay. Now I have something that I can relate. Look at this guy. Something to power a minus b is something to power a divided by something to power b. I can write this as 3 to the power 0 divided by 3 to the power 2 now. That is how it becomes 0 minus 2, which is minus 2. Yeah? Now anything to the power 0 is how much? 1.
1.
And then divided by 3 square. What happened? When I had a 3 to the power minus 2, like Tansi said or Sandrine said, I believe it was Sandrine and Sulin both. Sandrine and Sulin both. Sorry. It was, this came down from first floor, it moved to the basement. and the sign which was minus 2 became plus. That is how this movement happens. And I just showed you how. Minus 2 you can always write as 0 minus 2. And then I could relate it with the division rule. Something to the power a divided by something to the power b equals something to the power a minus b. I have a minus b. That means something to the power a divided by something to the power b is what it is representing right now. Gayatri, are you with me, beta? Are you able to follow?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is how it happened. So this became our fourth rule. Are you making sense, this one? So this became our fourth rule. Now you can literally play with this. If somebody, so I can write this as the fourth rule, that x to the power minus a equals 1 by x to the power a. Or I can extend this and say, if I have x to the power a, I can write this as 1 by x to the power minus a. So basically, when I have a negative sign, it converts to positive sign. If I have a positive sign, if I bring it down, it becomes negative sign. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Everybody? Alessia,
Yes, sir.
Sami, Suhina. Suhina has been very quiet, unlike her personality. She always talks. Suhina, is it okay, beta? Suhina, are you able to? Okay, are you able to hear me okay? Okay, good. So this became our second rule. Now if I bother you guys a little bit more, let's try playing with this kind of problems. If I say 3 to the power 4 multiplied by 2 to the power minus 8 divided by 2 to the power 6 multiplied by, and then divided by 2 to the power minus 6. Can you simplify this? And no, why I'm picking this kind of number? Yeah, 3 to the power. Okay, 3 to the power 4 into 2 to the power minus 8 divided by 2 to the power 6 times 3 to the power 6. I want you guys to simplify this for me. So 3 to the power 4 times 2 to the power 8 divided by 2 to the power 6 times 3 to the power 6. Everybody got the question? Okay. Have fun. Did you write the question? Try doing it. Try doing it. It's okay to go wrong. I'll see, you have the benefit of being alone in the class. I can retry do it on your notebook. So try doing it. If something goes wrong, I'll explain. Is it okay for you guys? It's not very hard. Is it hard for you? No. Okay, anybody got close to solving it? Is this looking like the scary movie Smile? Yes, Anita.
I'm not entirely
sure, but I think it might be 6 to the power of 8.
6 to the power of 8. Okay. I'll park that as one of the answers. Let's see what Arya is getting. Let's see what all you try. So you have 3 to the power 4 times 2 to the power minus 8 divided by 2 to the power 6 times 2 to the power 6. Right? What would your first thing you'll do? Get rid of negative. How will you do that? If you have a negative here, bring it down. That becomes positive. So you can do that. Or if you have something here, so take out all the negatives, then you will be able to figure it out. So let me do it. So let's see. I have 3 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 8 minus 8. I don't like negative numbers. I will bring it down so that it becomes positive. So anything that is having a power negative, if you bring it down, it becomes positive. If you have something negative here, bring it up, it becomes positive. And then you have 3 to the power 6 into 3 to the power 6. Now, if you don't get any, if you don't recall the formula, what you will do is break it down. 3 to the power 4 is what? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Yeah? And then you have 2 to the power 8. 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, we are not able to do anything here because there is nothing to do here, right? So we will look at this. This is h to the power a times h to the power b. This becomes h to the power a plus b, 8 plus 6. Okay. Times 3 to the power 6. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now we play with this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Then you just have a 1 here. It becomes 1 by 2 to the power 14 times 3. Yeah? That's it. Okay. Anybody being close to being done? No? I had more problems to trouble you guys actually. And you are not giving me the chance. See, the teacher is eagerly waiting to bother you guys. And you guys are not giving me a chance. Let me do that right real quick. Here. Let's go on to this one. And as I said, today we are going to talk about rational exponents also. And rational exponents might look scary, it's not. It's the same thing. Okay? So so far, yes, Kitesh. What did you get?
2 to the power minus 16.
2 to the power minus 16. That's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said we'll talk about rational exponents also. And rational exponents are not difficult. Here, Arya, this is Arya's first or second, third class, right? Not many classes. So she's trying to match up with me, okay? So we have started with exponent, which is a little tricky one. So again, I will try breaking down things in a simpler way. So again, the request for all the kids, right, would be whatever we learned in the class, this video is there for you guys. Just watch it later on to see if you are missing something, and then I will give you guys 5 or 6 problems. I don't give more than that, okay? Try solving those, not to complete the assignment, to check if whatever I am teaching you, is that understandable or not. Are you able to apply that or not? If you're not, let me know. I will find out a way to resolve it or make it simple. Okay? Now here, let me solve this problem before I trouble you guys with rational exponents or not. So here, this is simple, very simple. 3 to the power 4 times 2 to the power minus 8. And we just saw it here. If I move something down, the negative becomes positive. Or basically when I flip things from up to down, down to up, the sign changes. So here, let me move this guy down. So I have 2 to the power 6 already, and I'm bringing this guy down, so it becomes 2 to the power 8, but with a positive. Minus became plus. Okay? Now, I have 3 to the power 6 here. Maybe I want to put all the 3's together. So if I move this guy up, this becomes minus 6. Yeah? So what do I have here now? I have two things. 3 to the power 4 and 3 to the power minus 6. that becomes 3 to the power a plus b, the first rule. So 4 plus 4 minus 6, this becomes 3 to the power plus 4 minus 6. And then here it becomes 2 to the power 6 plus 8. Yeah? So it became 3 to the power minus 2, 4 plus 4 minus 6 is minus 2, divided by 2 to the power 6 plus 8, 14. Now what it becomes? 1 divided by, this guy will come down, becomes 2 to the power 14 into 3 to the power 2. You can either say it this way, or you can move both the things up, and this becomes 2 to the power minus 14 into 3 to the power minus 2. But there is no 6 to the power anything. These two are separate. You cannot do that actually. Yeah? Or you can say, okay, I will take 1, 3 and 1, 2, that becomes 6, another 3, another 2, that becomes 6. So 6, 6 are 36, and then I am left with 12 of 2 to the power, 12, 2 to the power 12. So 36 into 12. But all those are like internal calculations that you might want to do. So, okay, I will not go to rational exponent today, because I see we need to do a little bit more practice. Yeah? If I go to rational exponent, you guys will run away. It's already very hot outside, and it will be a very heated discussion after that. Yeah? Okay. So let's play with some of the problems a little bit. I want you guys to practice few problems in front of me, easier ones. 2 to the power 5 multiplied by 2 to the power 7 into 5 to the power 12. This is one. Okay. Second problem is 3 to the power 9 divided by 3 to the power 6. Then third problem is 5 to the power 9 divided by 5 to the power 6 into 5 to the power minus 3. These are simple ones. Let's try these three real quick, and then I'll give you guys 5 minutes to solve these three problems. Yes. Are these, okay, before you guys solve it and give me the answer, are these questions looking scary very much or okay? This is my playground. I want you guys to play with these problems actually. Where did all the kids go? I don't see Tansi, Alexia, Gayatri, Sandhya, Celine, Sanvita. Keep your videos on, beta, everybody.
Right here.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Keep your videos on if you can, so that I can keep a track of who is doing what. No, I'm not doing any policing right now, but yeah. Yes, Sandrine and Celine. Tell me.
Can you see our video?
Yes, I can. I can see it now. See, this is how a teacher feels comfortable. That okay, I can see my students. Let's see who is struggling, who is scratching the head, who is looking confident. Okay. So the three problems I'm reading for you guys one more time. 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power 7 times 5 to the power 12. Second problem is 3 to the power 9 divided by 3 to the power 6. Third problem is 5 to the power 9 times 5 to the power minus 3 divided by 5 to the power 6. Let's see who all is close to getting the answer. Yes, yes, Sanvita, go ahead.
For the first one, I got 10 to the power of 12.
Okay.
For the second one, I got 3 to the power of 3. And for
Okay.
the third one, I got 1.
Okay. Let's see what Tansi and Alexa got. Unmute yourself and then tell me the answer, beta.
For the first one, I got 10.
10 to the power?
10, yeah, 12.
Okay.
10 to the 12. And then here I got 3 to the power of 3.
Uh-huh.
And then this one I got 1.
Okay. Gitesh?
For the first one, I got 2 to the power of 12 into 5 to the power of 12. And then the second one, I got 3 to the power of 3. And then the third one, I got 5.
You got 5. Third one? Okay. Alright, let's see what Dikshita got.
For the first one, I got 10 to the power of 12. And for the second one, I got 3 to the power of 3. And for the third one, I got 1.
Okay. Anybody who is still giving it a try? Sammy, Swehina, Myra. Yes, Salim. Tell me.
For the first one, we got 6 to the power of 12. For the second one, we got 3 to the power of 3. And for the third one, we got 1.
Okay, Myra.
For the first one, I got 10 to the power of 12. For the second one, I got 3 to the power of 3. And for the third one, I got 1.
Okay. Gitesh, you're saying something?
For the third one, instead of 5, I want to change 5 to 1.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Suhina, is it scaring you? No? What was the answer, beta? You're talking to the mute button maybe.
It's not true.
It's not done yet?
Yeah. I'm solving it.
Okay. Which one did you solve? First one? Whichever you solve, just tell me the answer for that one. Suhina? Okay. Okay. Sammy, how about you, beta?
I only did the second one because the other two I was kind of confused on, but for the
Okay.
second one I got 3 to the power of 3.
Okay. Yeah. Suhina, you got the answer for any of them?
Sir, I can't open my email. I don't see.
Okay, that's okay.
What were you asking, sir?
I was asking, were you able to solve any of them? And if you did, tell me the answer for whichever you were able to finish.
Oh yeah, I finished the first one.
Okay. How much is that answer?
10 to the power of... Oh, 10 to the power of... 11.
11?
Part 12.
12.
11 part 12.
11 or 12? Okay. So now, again, let me do that the simplest possible way. And most of you have got the answer right. So I'm assuming that it's not that difficult. But for the sake of simplicity, I will do it myself. And show you guys how will I do it. Okay. So everybody pay attention here. Okay. So I have 2 to the power 5 and 2 to the power 7, and then I have 5 to the power 12. So again, the first rule of thumb that we have with respect to the exponents is x to the power a times x to the power b gives me x to the power a plus b. But the word of caution is, whenever I am multiplying, my base has to be the same. Then only I will add the power. So here when I am multiplying, I cannot multiply this guy with this guy. These two are different. So I will pick up only the ones which have common base. So I will pick up these two. So here the first thing we did was 2 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 7. I can apply this rule. It becomes 2 to the power 5 plus 7. And then whatever we had with 5, that remains as is. Now what do we have? We have 2 to the power 5 plus 7 is 12 into 5 to the power 12. Now we see that, oh, both have same power. Okay? That is why we can say, okay, 2 into 5 I can keep in a bracket and put a 12 here. So that when I explode the bracket open, it becomes 2 to the power 12 into 5 to the power 12. Okay? So we just found that there is something common here. Everything has the same power. So I can put 2 and 5 in a bracket and put a power here. So that is how it became 2 times 5 is 10 to the power 12. So all of you got 10 to the power 12. That is the right answer. Sami, is it clear to you better now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, whenever you are dealing with any problem, it's not only for Sami, it's for all of us, including me. If you are trying to solve any problem, if you are struggling or you are finding it difficult, you know there is one reason only. And that reason is you did not try putting the effort to make it simple. If you try making something simple, you will be able to solve it. Okay? So your goal should be always to find out ways to make things simple. Okay? So see, I did not do anything complicated. As I keep saying, I am not intelligent. I took this, I made it simple, done. Yeah? Everybody with me? Second one, same thing. Here I have this problem to solve. This is 3 to the power 9 divided by, oops, what did I do? I deleted something. Did you write the question again? 3 to the power 6 divided by 2 to the power 6. And then it was 3 to the power minus 6, I guess. Do you guys remember the question, second one? Can you read it for me? I deleted something. Yeah, Dikshita, can you read the question for me, beta?
It's 3 to the power 9 divided by 3 to the power of 6.
Okay. There is no 2 to the power 6, right? Okay. So this is simple division rule. X to the power a divided by x to the power b, which becomes x to the power a minus b. So I have, my base is the same. My base is 3. One has a power 9, other has a power 6. So this applies the second rule of division of exponents. That becomes 3 to the power a minus b, 9 minus 6, which is 3 to the power 3. Yeah? So, most of you got the right answer, so I'm assuming this is not that difficult. Now let's look at this guy, third one. 5 to the power 9 multiplied by 5 to the power minus 3 divided by 5 to the power 6. Same thing. Oh, I have multiplication rule. I can apply because both have same base. That becomes 5 to the power 9 minus 3. Basically I am adding 9 and 9 plus minus 3, which is 9 minus 3 divided by 5 to the power 6. What did I get? 5 to the power 9 minus 3 is 6 divided by 5 to the power 6. What is the best answer we can get? 1. So my laptop is not doing anything mischievous when I put 1. Okay, it doesn't do anything. It's only with 2. Okay? Alright. So this becomes 1. Yeah? Everybody clear? So let's see how much time I have for troubling you guys. 14 more minutes. So now let's look at something even more interesting. And I will, if I say, right, just now we were discussing about it, right? That 3 to the power minus 2 equals 1 by 3 to the power 2. Why? Because we saw that I can write this as 3 to the power 0 minus 2. and this becomes a division formula. Something minus something. This is equal to 3 power 0 divided by 3 power 2. Right? This is what we saw. And we all happily agreed that 3 power 0 is nothing but 1. That is how it becomes 3 power 2. But anything to the power 0 is 1. Why? Do you guys remember? Do you guys know? Or it is just a known fact without any evidence to it? Okay, coming back to, let me make my question very explicit. We all know 4 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So is 10 to the power 0 equal to 1. 1 million to the power 0, 0 equal to 1. But why? Can somebody tell me why? Or can somebody prove that for me? What happened, Dixita? See, that's what I was saying. You guys are trapped with a very bad teacher who is not letting you relax. Okay. Now, anything to the power 0 except 0 is 1. But why? Can somebody prove? More curious we are, more is the chance of we learning, okay? So if your teacher says something, your friend says something, your parents say something, don't rely on that on its face value. Always ask a question for yourself. Why? Okay, understood. 10 to the power 0 is 1, but why? 1 million to the power 0 also is 1. Why? Yes, Dixita. 10 minutes you have to tolerate me, okay? No choice. What happens, Meena beta? Stressed out because of all stupid questions? Okay. So again, I'm just making you guys think. If somebody says a number to the power 0 is 1, Sandy and Celine, do you want to tell me any story around it? Give me some approach, some thoughts. It could be as weird, as random as possible, that's okay. But we should not restrict ourselves from thinking. So, any thoughts? No? Okay. Let me give you guys. Let me make it easy for you. Myra, any thoughts? Myra is just continuing reverse counting. 10 more minutes, I'll be done with Daddy for today. Okay. Myra, any thoughts?
Not really.
Not really. You guys have the answer right in front of you. You guys have the solution right in front of you. Now look at this. 4 to the power 0, I am saying is equal to 1. Yeah? Yeah, Dixita.
Because it divides by itself.
I will show you mathematically. Something to the power 0, okay? Can I say this 0 means 2 minus 2? That is what will get me a 0? Yeah? Or maybe for the sake of simplicity, let's make it even more simple. I had 4 to the power 0. 0 I wrote as 1 minus 1. That gets me a 0. Yeah? Gitesh, where are you going? Wait. Gitesh ran away. Okay. So, I have 4 to the power 0. 0 is nothing but, I am saying 1 minus 1. I can say 2 minus 2. I can say 4 minus 4 also. Yeah? Gayatri, we are solving $1 million problem right now. We are trying to find out why people say something to the power 0 is 1. Okay? So, 4 to the power 0, I am saying 4 to the power 1 minus 1. Now, this is my division rule. When I have something power a minus b, which is equal to something power a divided by something power b. So I have something to the power a minus b, which equals something to the power a divided by something to the power b. Divide it and tell me how much will you get. Yeah? And you can literally play with this. That's what, see, when I'm giving you guys problems to solve, I'm not trying to give you guys any stress. I'm not trying to prescribe any blood pressure medicine for anybody. Okay? I'm trying to ask you guys to play with math. If I'm saying 4 to the power 0 is 4 to the power 1 minus 1, you can say, okay, I can also say 4 to the power 3 minus 3. That is also same thing. And that becomes 4 to the power 3 divided by 4 to the power 3 based on the second rule of my exponent. Yeah? So never ever go to the pharmacy to buy blood pressure medicine when it comes to mathematics. You have to play with it. And now you know what the value would be, right? You can randomly, so somebody said 20 to the power 0 is also 1. Oh really? Oh yeah. I can say 20 to the power 0 as 20 to the power 2 minus 2. And I can apply the same rule. That means 20 to the power 2 divided by 20 to the power 2. Got it? I don't like 2, I like 10. That's also okay. 10 minus 10 also gives me 0. That means 20 to the power 10 divided by 20 to the power 10. When I divide it, what do I get? A perfect 1. Yeah? Sami, Suhaina, is this fun?
Yeah.
So, you know what? I will not teach you guys anything new. This is one problem which I solved, or I figured out how to solve it when I was doing puja. I hope you guys know what is puja, right? So in one of the class, I was telling kids that, okay, something to the power 0 is 1. And the child immediately asked me, why? And then I started wondering, I clocked 48 years of my life without figuring out why it is 1. And then I was scratching my head. I eventually lost a few hairs while doing that. So, and I was thinking, then this one clicked. Oh yeah, I can relate it. So this one is not proved anywhere. You'll not find this concept in any book or even in Khan Academy for that matter. These things will evolve. You will, when you think about math, these things will pop up as interesting ideas. And that will happen only when you play. You have to play. Yeah? Don't buy blood pressure medicines. Yeah? Have fun, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll come back to haunt you guys next Saturday, same time. Yep? Okay?
Bye.
Alright, bye bye. Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. So, are you able to relate, Adia? Is it looking okay? Yeah. So you have not spent enough time with me, so some things might sound little new, little